All right, women, it's time for us to be face to face with what's going on in our society. We have many generations that have been happening here, and you have an opportunity as a woman to no longer follow in the footsteps of women who once thought that their worth was because a man paid attention to them, or a man thought they were pretty, or a man said that they were attractive, or a man thought that they were smart. It's not that I'm devaluing men and what they have to offer. It's just that men are human. They're just human, just like we are just human. So as a consequence, to actually put a man in a position where they have the right or the position in our lives to judge us or accept us or reject us is actually putting this other human being, just like we're human, in charge of our own value and worth. And quite frankly, it's way time to no longer do that. One, it puts a whole lot of pressure on men. Two, it makes it so that you are not as confident about being you. Your type of beauty, your type of confidence, your type of intelligence, your type of success. If you are squelching or making yourself smaller than you are because you don't want to stir up insecurities or envies or a feeling of rejection from a man that can't stand you to be your best, then for goodness sakes, that other individual has more power in your life than you do. And they are only a human being. They're not bigger than you are. Their acceptance of you is not as important as your own acceptance of yourself, your own genuine sense of that you are good and you have room for improvement, or that you're confident, but there's probably things you could still learn, or that you're beautiful, but maybe there's things you could still tone and make even better. See, the idea that another human being is going to judge you or reject you or determine that you're acceptable or that somehow you're sexy enough for them to want you is really ludicrous on lots of levels. Another level is that if a man's only looking at you because of your sexual attraction, then what he's basically saying is that you turn him on. You're sexually attractive to him, which means he's thinking about sex with you. And that's fine. That's great. You're going to possibly look at another man and say the same thing. And, oh, yeah, I might like to have sex with him because I'm physically attracted to them. But this is an entirely different arena than saying, oh, they find me attractive, therefore they're going to love me. And a man wanting to have sex with you is not translating into that they love you. It doesn't necessarily work that way. Yes, there are some men that when they have sex, they love, or when they love, they're sexually attracted, or they think that their sexual attraction is core to loving you. And those are the men perhaps you want to connect with. But there are plenty of other men that they may find you attractive, but all they want to do is be sexually involved with you. So you need to be discerning. It's really up to you to decide if you're going to make that man judge whether or not you have the worth in life. And that probably isn't fair to you, for sure. Not fair to the man either. And definitely not fair to a man that could actually find you to be someone that they want to be a great companion with. Someone they want to be true with, enjoy, have a good time, connect, maybe have a family with. I don't know how far you want to go, but consider that there's a huge difference between you growing you into being your best self because of what you value versus you trying to match someone else's expectations for what turns them on. I mean, it's all well and good that you may have the confidence that you make someone else feel sexually attracted to you, but there's a whole lot more to being you than just that. And don't let yourself or anyone else discourage you from being you in all of the ways that you can express you, whether someone accepts you or wants to be connected to you or not. I'm Dr. Carol Francis, a clinical psychologist, saying women, we have got to pay attention to what it means to be a human being so that all of us can come down to the level of no longer living whether or not we're rejected by another human being or rejected because perhaps we need to be better people even in our own criterion and our own judgment of ourselves.